First, we determine the maximum explosion pressure that can develop inside the enclosure. An explosion-proof window has been installed to allow you to see the explosion inside the enclosure. An explosive gas-air mixture is piped in, and a spark plug is used to ignite it. The pressure is measured with a pressure transducer and plotted on a chart. This is followed by a water pressure test, in which the enclosure is subjected to a pressure of 4 times the maximum explosion pressure. Another test is performed to confirm that the joints will prevent an ignition of the surrounding atmosphere. In this test, the enclosure is surrounded by an explosive gas mixture inside a plastic tent. Note that the internal explosion is not transmitted to the outside explosive mixture. Now, we will deliberately damage the flanged joint to demonstrate what can happen if there is an explosion with a damaged flame path. Care must be taken by the installer and maintenance electrician to protect the machined joints. Covers must be handled carefully so that they are not damaged or dropped. Cleaning the joints ensures there will be no dirt in the joint to prevent it from closing properly. A thin layer of grease can be used on a flat joint to protect against corrosion, and on a threaded joint for corrosion protection and to guard against binding of the threads. Some joints also contain O-ring seals to prevent moisture from entering the enclosures when they are used in outdoor locations. Make sure they are properly seated. If a joint becomes accidentally painted or corroded, clean the joint with a solvent and a clean rag. And if that is not sufficient, a fine emery cloth or fine steel wool may be used. Never attempt to remove the paint or corrosion by filing or scraping. This could damage the joint. If necessary, the enclosure should be sent out for repair or be replaced. And of course, all bolts must be installed and tightened to maintain strength and flame path integrity. A good precaution is to check all flat joints with a feeler gauge, and threaded covers must be fully engaged.